everyone, this is Annette. Welcome to my scrapbooking corner. I'm going to do a picture of my dog Roxy, and I don't have it. Most of my pictures that I have picked out a page map for, this one I had not, and so a lot of them I wrote on the back the page map I wanted to use as well as the title I was going to title it. This one I did none of that. So I just real quickly picked out this page map that I'm going to use. It's February 2007. It is the 7th one on the page. And so I don't know what papers I'm going to use or anything of that sort. So I just said, hey, I think I like that one because I have one photo and so does this. But at any rate, that's the one I'm going to use. So let's get started. Alright, so here we go. That's the paper I'm using, and that is the chipboard embellishments and the punch apart embellishments that I'm using. And I'm going to cut the paper down to 8.5 by 11. And I used a bunch of scraps. I have a floral scrap that is about 1 inch high and 8.5 goes all the way across the page. Then I have that honeycomb paper right there, and that's 8.5. And then I cut it at 6 inches. Oh no, I'm sorry, 5 3/4 inches. Isn't it? Yeah. And then I have another, the brown polka dotted is 3.5. And then that floral, like I said. And then I have that pink, which I'm going to cut down. I'm going to cut it down as a photo mat at, I'm going to get my ruler here, 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then the top photo mat is 4.5 by 4, and then my photo is going to be 4 by 3.5. Alright. And then there's that floral scrap there at the bottom of the screen, and that I cut a fishtail banner out of that and group that, and I put that to the right of the photo with a few other punch aparts and chipboard embellishments. And that scallop border is from the punch aparts that I showed you from Colourbook, which I purchased at Big Lots. And then that butterfly chipboard was too long, so I had to cut a butterfly off. And now I'm just trying to figure out, I'm just inking the edges of everything, and then I'll figure out where it's going to go. I know that butterfly I want in the top left corner. And then that other floral with the girl's rule, I wanted that to the right. And then I want another one at the bottom left of the photo, right there. Now, and then I do have a pink pattern that I used. I used my notebook punch, border punch, and punched a border, and that is 4.5 high by 3 inches wide. Here I'm trying to find something to layer over there, and I believe my thoughts was to use that for journaling, but I didn't leave much room. And so here is where I go and I start attaching or adhering all the different layers, and then I'll put glue on that, and then I'll glue that, and then I put some more glue down, and I glue that little pink tag and the fishtail banner. So I'm just adhering everything, figuring out how it's all gonna go down. And then I had to cut that scallop piece off, so I'm gonna put the excess over there at the top right, but I end up covering most of it with that flower. Here it is, Tuesday at 1 o'clock. I have spring break off this week, so that's cool. Trying to get my videos voiced narrated, and my goal is to catch up on that. I'm gonna get them caught up narrating and produced and uploaded. I'll worry about catching up on my blog when I get home from work. I can work on that, and then summer will be here in 2 months. Because I'm also going to be moving, so I got that to do too. Which the yard needs to be landscaped, so I have that to do too. So here's where I'm just fussing with the punch parts and figuring out what's going to go where. So with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching, and when I have more done, I'll be back with that. Enjoy the rest of the video.